Everyone has a unique gift, and Mike, the creator of the 1NELife podcast, believes most people don't know how to use their gifts or what they are. Mike wants you to see things from a different perspective and be true to yourself. The 1NELife podcast, it inspires, motivates, and creates positive energy, love, and compassion to all communities. We only have one life to live. Be yourself and live your truth. Add the 1NELife podcast to your playlist. That's the number 1NELife. Available on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, and your favorite podcast platform.
Stop judging me.
No. Question. Stop harassing me.
Judging me. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the 1NELife podcast. I am Mike MIC Reed, and here we talk about positive psychology and your well-being and talk about your story because everybody has an amazing story. And today we have my good friend, my very good friend. I love this woman to death. Leslie from Everlux Properties. How you doing today?
Hi, nice to meet everybody. I am doing so good today. How are you doing?
Amazing. I'm happy that you're finally on my show.
I'm happy that I finally got the invite to be on your show.
First of all, I believe you had an invite before.
I think I did too, but that wasn't executed.
It wasn't executed on my part?
I think so.
It might have been.
It might not have
But
been.
I knew at some point you was going to be on the show.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that, because normally, and I know life happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
And typically, I'm going to get into how we met and how all that happened.
Yeah.
But as we get older and busier,
Right.
life happens. And we used to connect like every 4 months or so and
Right.
go out, have lunch, and catch up. But we haven't done that. Like, it's been like over a year now.
I know. It's been a long time.
Wow.
It's been too long.
I've been in the same place, so I don't know about you.
Okay. I've been moving.
You've been
I've
moving?
been around a lot.
I know you have. You've been traveling, and we're going to talk about that.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I just got back from the DR last weekend.
Did you? Okay. I saw that you went.
Yeah, so it was amazing. I'm tempted, not almost, but I'm tempted to hit the airport tonight.
To go back?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, what part did you go to?
What part of the DR? Las Terrenas.
Okay.
You know what it is?
No, I'm actually planning a wellness retreat in the DR in Punta Cana.
Oh.
So
And where?
Punta Cana.
Oh, okay. So Punta Cana is the party city.
Okay.
That's where you want to go to party.
Okay.
But if you want to do some type of retreat, like I went for my niece's wedding.
Okay.
So we stayed at a villa.
Yeah.
Which, like, you got to go look at the photos. Like, the villa is amazing. Like, it comes with 13 rooms. Mm-hmm. It's like a compound. It comes with 13 rooms, and the whole top floor is just for like the bride and groom.
Oh, nice.
The whole top floor. I'm talking about. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But it comes with your own ATVs. It comes with your own boat.
All of that.
Yeah, all of it for one low price. And
Nice.
and so me and my whole family, like, we had the whole village to ourselves. It comes with a catering service. It comes with your own chef. So they cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for you.
Yeah.
And it comes with like an open full bar kitchen.
Really?
So whenever you want, it could be 2 a.m. If you want something, it's there for you. Yeah.
Yeah,
And if
definitely.
they don't have it, they'll send somebody out and get it, and you'll have it within an hour.
Really? How many people were there? Is it like a big?
Oh
villa?
yeah, I had well, not me, my niece had.
Yeah.
I had about a good 30, 40 people. Like our whole family.
Okay.
Like his side of the family, my side of the family, like we all went.
Nice. That's so cool.
I think it was only a couple of people that didn't go. Like my daughter didn't go. I was really sad about that.
Oh, no.
Because my daughter don't like to fly. Yeah.
Oh, missing out.
That's what everybody's telling her. It's like, dude, you tripping.
Missing out,
She
yeah.
terrified of airplanes.
Really?
And she's 23, and yes, and she wants to travel so bad.
Yeah.
Because like her and my niece are really close.
Okay.
And my niece is like on her 4th passport. She wrote a book about traveling.
Really?
Like traveling on a budget.
Oh,
So, and this
nice.
is how she found that place. Like, so
Okay.
she's been all the way around the world twice already.
Wait, your niece is the one that got married? Like
Yeah.
the same niece? That's,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So her and my niece are really close, and she wants to travel, but she's just like, dude, I'm so terrified of airplanes.
I mean, you just got to postpone the anxiety until you're there.
That's what I told her. I said, just go fly to Vegas real quick, 45-minute flight.
Yeah.
Get it over with.
Nothing.
Nothing. Like, yeah, but she didn't want to go. So I was sad about that. My son was there and everybody else was there, so I was really sad that, because like, I've traveled a lot.
Yeah.
And this trip meant more to me, and it was just special in its own way because my family was there. Mm-hmm. Like, how often do you get to travel out of the country with your family? Like, I'm talking about your whole family, like my brothers, sisters, like everybody.
Nice.
Like, that shit was just so dope to me.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
So,
But I feel like that's like helping her. Like, okay, next time I go out.
oh,
Like, you know?
I know she saw the video. Like even like my ex-wife was there.
Oh, okay.
Because no, she's
Yeah, no, I
family.
know, I
Yeah,
know.
you know, she's
But
family.
like the whole gang was there.
Yeah, everybody was there. So she was on FaceTime with her, showing her. So
Yeah.
I know she's like, dang, I just went.
Yeah, because FOMO's real. FOMO's way
Almost
too real.
It is, yeah. So I think the next trip, she's getting ready for it.
Good.
So, but anyways, let's talk about how you and I met
Yes.
at our favorite place. I don't know if I want to say the name because I'm mad at them, but
Okay, what happened? Do we want to talk about what happened?
we can talk about what happened.
What
Yeah,
happened?
I don't like how they treated Jonathan.
Oh, okay. I agree. Well,
Yeah.
from a long time ago, though, right?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it was a
yeah.
long time ago, but I'm still holding a grudge.
Me too. I'll
Because
hold it too.
I mean, so think about it. When we're talking about McDonald's, I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck. Like I keep it real, you guys.
I know,
I don't give a fuck.
Jonathan worked for one place for a long time.
Yeah,
so,
so
y'all know,
no, and mind you, and it wasn't the staff, and I love Willie.
Yeah.
Like I was actually just there a few weeks ago, I think.
Where are you? I was gonna
by.
ask if you go.
I stop by every now and then because I'm still
Okay.
cool with everybody.
Yeah.
Like
Everybody's
I-
new, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean Willie's still there, and like a couple other waitresses are still there that I say hi
Really?
to. Yeah, not people from you, but
Is
people.
that old?
Yeah,
Is that old?
but
Okay.
I don't like the fact that because back then, and you can testify to this that when I was going, that karaoke night we had it cracking.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
It was good.
It was more than good.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Like we had that place cracking.
yeah.
It's
no,
not like
true.
that no more.
I haven't even gone.
Oh, I can tell you now, it's not like that no more. No, it sucks.
That sucks.
It does suck.
Because karaoke's so good.
Yeah, right. And they had a good thing going.
Right.
But the way they treated Jonathan was just wrong. And so once Jonathan finally gave up and was like, you know what, I'm done. Because they kept saying that, they couldn't pay him like what he was worth. But then you would bring in a DJ or a band and pay them triple. So it's kind of like a slap in the face.
Yeah.
And Jonathan's a loyal dude. That's my dude.
Yeah.
He's a loyal guy. And so he tried to stay there as long as he could. But at some point, it's like, all right, y'all. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucked up.
Yeah. And that's good that he knows his worth, though.
No, yeah. So he finally left. I actually got him a spot over at the King Bar.
Oh, did you?
Nice.
nice.
But what's crazy about that whole situation is, like, so I got him a spot over at the King Bar with, what's his name? Oh my God. Sam.
Okay.
Sorry,
okay.
Sam. Sorry, Sam. Sam is the owner over there. Sam is my dude. I fucking love Sam.
Okay.
But my mind is crazy
You're
today.
good. You're good.
So over with Sam. So Sam hired him as a favor for me.
Nice.
But then, like I think last year, Alex, the bartender that was at
Yeah.
Madrono's,
Yeah.
he's running the Madrono's on 20th now.
Right.
He went and got Jonathan and put him where he's at,
Where's he at now? He's at the
the
20th?
20th.
Really?
So Jonathan's over there now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's a good situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Alex always knew Jonathan's worth.
Yeah.
See, that's the one dude that I
Yeah.
really, besides Willie, Alex is the one dude that I really like.
He's so good. Yeah, I
Alex
love
is
him.
Alex
I
is
love
really
him.
good. So once Alex got the 20th Street Madrono's,
Yeah.
so he's running it.
Yeah.
He went and got Jonathan. It was like, dude, I need you over here.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm
No,
glad
yeah.
that they gave him a place to manage. I
Yeah.
feel like he's the one. Like, if it's anyone, it's him.
Yeah, so it's been a good situation over there for them.
I didn't
I've been
know
over
that.
there a few times. It's just they do Jonathan does his nights over there on Thursday nights.
Okay.
So I'm not able to go all the time on Thursday because I work, but I've been there a few times. But
Okay.
it's nice. But anyway, so that's where we
Anyways.
met.
Yeah.
And I remember, how we met. Do you remember?
How did we meet? I just
That's
remember.
fucked up. You
No. It's not that I don't remember. I was always like, Mike, oh, that's my customer. Like, I liked hanging out with you.
No, and I was
was it like-
telling I was telling somebody else. I think it was Heidi. I was telling Heidi this because I was telling her how you was gonna be on the show.
Yeah.
And I said the one thing I liked about Leslie was that she knows customer service at a young age, and you was underage working there.
Yeah.
We're gonna be honest, but you was a hustler back then, and I saw that in you. Like when I first met you, I saw that in you, and you knew customer service, how it should be. like, I know a lot of waitresses there, they was taught to cheat people and do them dirty stuff. And trust me, I heard all the stories. But you was different. Like, every time I walked in, Leslie had my drink ready for me. Like, I didn't have to ask for it. Because we was just cool. Like, she was like, yeah, that's my guy. I'm going to take care of him. It's real customer service. But at the same time, I tipped big.
Yeah. Wait, I don't want to be wrong, but did you used to get an apple martini?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, she still remember. Yeah, that was my drink. And she got it to me all the time.
Yeah.
And I tipped big. And I remember we even got to the point where, can I tell the story?
What story?
Where I just came in and I would just give you $100 and you just took care of me for the rest of the night.
Oh yeah. We were on that level.
It was cool. Like, but that's because I appreciated the customer service and I didn't like how management was treating you guys.
Right.
So I didn't feel bad doing it.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if y'all want to be shady, we can be shady too.
Right.
And I'm going to take it, like how she said she took care of me, I'm going to take care of my girl because she took care of me.
Yeah.
So it's like, cool. I'd just rather give her the money.
Yeah.
Fuck it. But I saw the hustler in her, and eventually, she, you used to ask me how I made my money because I think I was giving her a lot of hundreds. She's like, how you make money?
Right? I was so curious.
We started talking about crypto and stuff like that, and I saw the hunger in you.
Yeah, I remember that.
And now you're running your own business.
I am.
So that's pretty dope. So tell us about the business that you're running in.
Yeah, so effective as 2021, I am Everlux Properties. So it started off as an Airbnb arbitrage situation, which renting from the landlord kind of deal. But over the years, I was able to hustle to buy my first triplex. And then a year later, I bought a duplex. And now I help homeowners manage their Airbnbs. So it's really a full service here.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I remember when you first got your first Airbnb,
Yeah.
and you were saying how you wanted to actually own your own. So you finally got there.
I did, yeah.
That's dope.
I got there. I think I bought my first house at 21, 2 years ago.
Wow. That's dope. I love that.
Thank you. I know. I'm so proud.
I'm proud of you because I knew you when you was underage and you were just hustling for tips. But I always, like I said, I always saw that hustle in you. I think it's kind of like, what else? In my mind. Oh my God, it's Friday, y'all. A law of attraction.
Yeah.
Like,
you're so right.
We knew that about each other. Like, we were both hustlers.
Yeah. That's why we got along so well.
Yeah.
You're
So I saw that in you at a young age.
Yeah.
So tell me, like, where did you pick that up? Like, how did you become a hustler?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I wish I could say what like lit me up, but I really
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
That's crazy.
I just started. I mean, working there, I was working like 6 days a week, sometimes even 7, like hustling. And I'm like, what am I hustling for? I never knew I wanted to be my own boss, but I was just hustling. Like the money sounded good to me, so I was going for it. And then COVID happened, and I'm here like, I think I was a senior in high school, and I was like just scrolling along, and like I heard of the law of attraction, and I heard of manifestation, and I'm like, what is this life? Like what? And just from then I was just like, okay, like this is my life, like this is my world, like I'm gonna create it to the best of my ability. And then from there I'm addicted to learning all things self-improvement.
Well, I always knew you wanted to learn. Like I said, because you would always ask me questions.
Yeah.
Especially like when I was in real estate. Like I remember you wanted to take a real estate course with me.
I did.
I started taking my real estate license, then I fell off. I was like, I don't need this. And then you was like, no, I want to take it again. And that jumpstart me like wanting to do it. But then I fell off again. Because I was like, I don't need this shit. Like I was like making money. I was like, I don't need it. I don't need a license. Like I was already making money.
No, and I want to say like you were such an inspiration to me. Like starting it all, like I had not known too many people who were like entrepreneur, like doing their own stuff. And so every time we talked, I was like so intrigued that you had yourself, like you had your business, you had your money, like you ruled your life. So I was just, every time, like I remember like once we sat down, like once we started hanging out as like friends outside of work, we were just talking. I was like, oh my gosh, like so much of my success, like you were so, what's the word? You believed in me so much. And at times, like, I didn't know what I was doing. I would put a face up, but like you just were so believed in me so much and were like, you were just something different. And I swear to you, I took those words and I ran with it. Like I ran with your words.
Oh, thank you. And I appreciate that because it literally was the law of attraction. Like, like I know how to read people. Like I'm so in tune with my own energy and energy, just, at the surface level, like I saw it in you. I just felt it. I was like, she's going to be a hustler.
Yeah.
So when I first moved out here, I think I was just retiring from entertainment.
Okay.
And my whole purpose was to give back. Like, because everybody knows that, like, I've been on my own since I was 14. So that's how, what the hustler in me, like, I was forced to literally, like, hustle.
Yeah.
Being homeless, being on my own since I was 14, I had to hustle. So that's where mine came from.
Right.
But I had help along the way. Like, nobody does things on their own. Like, I had a mentor. I had people that helped me and put me in positions to win. So for me, when I came out here, I came out here for a whole nother thing, but it turned out to be this. I always said, you know what? I'm at a point in my life where I want to get back. So when I met you, that I was actually already starting that journey where I was giving back. Like I think at the time I was teaching crypto.
Yeah.
Because I even taught you about crypto a little bit. So I was teaching crypto, and that was me trying to teach other people how to give back, right? So I always wanted to give back because I always felt like, dang, you know what? I made it. I did a lot of stuff. I traveled. I made a lot of money. What kind of person will I be if I don't now turn around and pay it forward? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to be like that guy that didn't do that.
Right.
So that's what made me do it. And when I saw it in you, I was like, yeah, of course I'm going to help her.
No, I loved it. And like, you were very inspiring to me. Like, because I didn't have too many role models like that were entrepreneurs. And, because being my age, I was like 18, 19. I was like, I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to start an Airbnb business. No one at my age is thinking of doing that.
Right. Yeah,
so
right.
It like, our conversations were so energetic. I was like, I'm doing this.
And seeing that's the thing, like even like in like positive psychology, like the space that I'm in, we always talk about if you and your friends are not talking about investments, positive stuff, anything along that space, then what the fuck are y'all doing?
Right.
So for you as a young 18, 19-year-old was asking me questions about crypto and real estate and all this stuff, I was like, that's very rare for an 18, 19-year-old to talk to me about that, right? So I was like, that's what I was saying. Like, I saw it in you. I felt it. So you inspired me. So I was like, look at her. I was like, she going to make it.
Thank you.
See, you guys, I know what I'm doing sometimes.
You're right.
But I'm proud of you, though.
Thank you.
No, I truly am. I'm very proud of you.
I appreciate it.
And I can see you continuing to grow.
Yeah.
Like, this is just the beginning for you.
Right. And it feels like 4 years down the line, like, it doesn't even feel like 4 years to, like, this. So
I want you to talk about that for all the young people, because obviously it wasn't easy.
Right.
There were some struggles.
Right.
Like, this didn't come easy for you.
Right. No.
So talk about how whatever adversity you did have to go through and what you learned from.
Right. Well, I mean, for starters, 18, everybody's headspace is in a different place.
Right.
Like, I feel like that alone was just so hard because I never felt so outcasted before. Like, it's hard not going to college. Like, I flunked college and I still got my associates, which I'm not really sure how that happened, but I did. I got that in the mail. But just within that time, it was just so hard because nobody's mindsets was the same as mine. Like, at this point, I knew I wanted to create a business for myself and a life for myself. So I think the biggest issue was just like, so I was surrounding myself with the wrong environment. It was hard in that regard because they're not thinking the same, and who you surround yourself with is who you are. So that
Can you say that again? Because some adults still hasn't gotten that shit.
I
Like,
know.
it's your environment.
Your environment is the problem.
Like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, that's facts, though. I mean, and I'm glad you learned that at a young age because it truly is your environment. I tell people all the time, get out your environment.
Right.
Like, if you hang out with 9 dummies, guess who number 10 is? I mean, for real.
And just like the mindset too, like it was hard enough when I was like, I'm I'm brave. I got this. And no one else is like, they're like clowning me when I was trying to like be better for myself. And it was hard because I was just like, I just want, and the mindset, just like the energy, I was like, I can't be around these people anymore.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Because even though I do have this conversation with a lot of people about their environment and, changing and just getting away, how difficult was it? Because most people, they're afraid of the unknown, right? Especially when they're around a lot of their friends that they grew up with. They're afraid to make new friends.
Right.
How difficult was it for you?
Gosh, I mean, the unknown is still so scary to me. But I think the difference, the thing that separates us the most is like, we do it anyways. Like, we enter that closet anyways. And I feel like, I mean, what's it to you spending a whole life just hopes and dreams, or at least trying to conquer your hopes and dreams? Like, you'll get a lot further than if you would have just stayed in the same place. Like, it scares me. Every single day I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so hard sometimes, but you do it anyways. Like, you don't give your brain, your mind the option to say, nope, I'm not doing this today. Like, you just shut that part up and keep going.
Just keep going.
I
like that.
Yeah.
Wow, you just do it anyway.
You just do it anyway.
I mean, and that's the truth. Like, eventually we're all going to do it, right?
Yeah. I feel like it's just, you just can't let your mind get in the way. Like, have you heard of Mel Robbins? I think is her name. Mel Robinson.
That's my girl.
My girl too.
5-second rule.
5-second rule. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that a few years ago, and I was like, I'm not even gonna let my brain think. I'm just 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like, I didn't.
Wasn't I the one that sent you that video?
Were you? I don't know.
The 5-second rule.
I don't know.
I sent everybody the video.
Maybe I sent everybody too now.
That video.
Yeah.
I sent it to you too, right? Yeah. I sent that video to everybody.
Right.
I felt like I sent that to you.
Maybe. I'll give you the credit.
I don't want the credit. I'm just glad you know about it.
I'm just like, because your mind, it stops you. It stops you so.
Right. It's your prefrontal cortex. It's your habit loops, right? And our brain and our prefrontal cortex, it's protecting you because it's telling, it's like whenever you have that hesitation, it's stopping you because you're not used to something. So that's just your brain protecting you.
Right.
But you have to create these new habit loops so your brain would be like, oh yeah, we are used to this.
Yeah.
Like, just get up and go.
Yeah.
But when you don't get up and go, it's stopping you because it's like, whoa, wait, we're not used to that. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Right. And that's why I even try to teach people like you have to create these new habit loops.
Right.
Because even when you say, nah, I don't want to do that today, you're setting yourself up for failure later on.
Right.
Because you're teaching your brain to always hesitate, to not push through something.
Right. And even like when I've been thinking a lot about how people lie to themselves so much, or they just don't follow through with their word. Like, I'm going to go to the gym today. And then not go to the gym today. Right. Like, I've been trying to rewire those neural pathways in my brain.
But think about it. Even with the gym scenario, because everybody do that, right?
Right.
By you even saying that, you're going to apply that to everything in your life. You're going to hesitate with everything in your life now.
Absolutely.
Because you're training your brain to hesitate.
Right.
So everything you do now is going to be a hesitation.
Yeah.
So you're never going to get to where you really want to be.
Yeah.
So you have to create these new habit loops where, like, just do it.
Right.
Just do it. Why do you think? What is it? And I actually just heard this from Mel Robbins like a month ago.
Okay.
That's the most famous 3 words in the world. Just do it. Out of those 3 words, what's the most powerful word?
What? Just do it. What's the most powerful?
Out of those 3 words, do? No.
What? It can't be it. Just. Okay, explain that.
Well, Mel Robbins explained it way better than I'm about to do it.
Okay,
but no, she just explained it like I think a month or a few weeks ago. Like when I saw that, I had to send you that video.
Okay.
I was like, wow, she's right. It's just.
Just.
It's
just.
I know I can't explain it. I forgot what you said. I'm horrible right now, but no, just that word, just. It's like just be.
Okay. Yeah.
Just do it.
Just.
Because do it is already self-explanatory, but it's like, just, like, why not?
Yeah. I like that.
It sounds stupid, right?
I'll listen to it.
But it sounds crazy, but it's powerful. It's just like, why not? Like, just.
No pressure. Just.
Listen to the video. I know I'm not doing it justice right now, but
it's okay.
that is the it really is like you got to create these new habit loops.
Yeah.
And it starts with the small things. Not saying you
Yeah.
have to take giant steps, but it does start with the small things, like the 5-second rule. Like whenever, like don't hesitate. Whenever you have a new idea, you want to try something new, just do it. Just go. Just go.
Go for it.
Like you're gonna do it eventually, hopefully. Or like what is it, Mel Robbins or Eric Thomas who says it? Like, oh no, Steve Harvey says it in his jump video. We just talked about the jump video. You saw that one, right? I know I sent you that one. The Steve Harvey jump video. I know I sent you that one. But you've already jumped though, so it doesn't apply to you.
Okay.
The jump video is like most people stand on the edge of life.
Okay.
And they don't live, they just exist. And they see everybody else soaring around them.
Yeah.
So they're afraid to jump because they think they're going to get the bumps and scrapes and bruises when they jump. And yeah, you are. You're gonna hit the rocks. You're gonna get bumps and bruises. Yeah. But eventually, he's saying your parachute will open and you're gonna eventually soar.
Right.
Like everybody else. But for you to soar, you have to jump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most people just stand on the edge of life and they don't jump.
Yeah.
And so now they're just existing. They're not living.
Yeah, I hear you.
That video is another powerful video.
Yeah, and I think too many people are scared of failure.
Yeah.
Like those bumps and bruises, but those are like you need those to be where you got to be.
Well, failure is not trying. When you don't try, that's failure.
Right.
If you try something, even if you fail, you're not failing because, and it's from your perspective, you just learned something.
You learned a lot. Yeah,
you just learned a lot more than how winning. Not to do it.
Yeah.
So that's not failing.
Right.
You just gained some knowledge. Now do it again.
Yeah.
Take that knowledge you just learned, do it a different way this time.
Yeah.
And you're going to succeed.
Yeah.
But by you not doing it, you're failing.
100%.
Yeah. But so you already jumped. You've already succeeded. But I mean,
soaring. I'm soaring.
It's been 4 years.
Yeah, it's been 4 years.
So, in those 4 years, we talked about how your environment. You just had to get out of the environment. You had to do it. But in the business aspect of it, what would be your most challenging? And I'm asking you this because there's a lot of young people nowadays who really want to be successful in their business and they want to be entrepreneurs, right? Yeah. So in your business, in the business aspect of it, what was your most challenging adversity?
I want to say, well, my mindset, but my age. Like, not that it was an issue to everybody else, but it was an issue to me, and it was the biggest issue I struggled with. I was like, why would anyone want to sign with me? I'm only 18. I'm only 19. Why would somebody want to help me buy a house? I'm only like 20. And just the barrier of like, I can't do this because I'm young was so wrong. Like, I feel like at this age, 18, 19, you're fresh out of high school. Like, explore those options. Explore your hopes and dreams because you'll be able to see that you'll get a lot further than if you just postpone or go to college, do the traditional route or work, doing what you don't want to do. So I feel like just my age was probably the biggest thing that stopped me, and which just turned around just to be my mindset because I was like, I'm just so young. Like, who would trust me? Who would do this? Who would do that? But I mean, I'm so glad that I started at the age that I did because now I'm so young and now it's such a positive thing. Like, I love flaunting. Like, I'm only 23, like 4 years in the making, So, I mean, I would say, for all the young people that want to start a business, go for it. Now is your time to fail, get up, try another thing, go try anything and everything because,
Well, to that.
Yeah.
And it's one thing that I used to say to a lot of young people too, and I learned this at a young age. When you're in your early 20s, even like late teens, you have your entire life to make as many mistakes and to try different shit.
Yeah.
Like when you get my age, like I ain't got no time. Like for, but this is why like lately I've been talking about I have more time behind me than in front of me.
Okay.
So the older we get, and me and Ness talked about this on one of our shows, is that if you notice, old people have zero fucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't care about nothing.
Nothing.
Because we have more time behind us than in front of us. So we don't
Yeah.
have no time for bullshit.
Yeah.
We don't have no time to waste.
Right.
I don't care like about the petty stuff no more.
No, so direct.
I know exactly what I want.
Exactly.
And I'm going after that. I'm not settling. I'm not none of that. I don't have time.
Yeah.
I'm not 20 years old no more where I can
Right.
try a bunch of stuff.
Right.
It's like, no, I know what I want. I already been through all my lessons. Not saying that we know everything,
Right.
but and we're still growing and learning. But I know the fundamentals and the basics.
Yeah.
Like I know what I want. I know where I'm going after.
Right.
I don't like, especially like when it comes to like a business. Like I don't have time. I don't have 5 years to see if this business is going to work.
Yeah.
Like I need this to work today.
Yeah.
You know,
Yesterday,
but at
preferably.
my age, but at my age, you I know all this stuff because I've been in business for so long.
Yeah.
Like I should not be making the same mistakes as a 20-year-old, right? But as a 20-year-old, you have 5 years, 10 years to see if something works, and if it don't,
Yeah.
try something
Experiment.
else.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know. Oh my God, I want to pull this up because I didn't know. Did you know there's a lot of businesses? What was it? It was Facebook. No, Facebook, Instagram. Did you know there was a lot of businesses that started off as something else, like Samsung?
Uh-huh.
Did you know what Samsung started off as?
No.
It wasn't a phone company.
What was
Or yeah, that's the crazy part about it. I just saw this. I know I'm about to, because I don't have my glasses on. I told you I'm old.
gonna look?
Samsung, huh?
You gonna look at the screen?
Well, if my thing was working. Okay, Samsung started as a grocery store.
Really? A grocery store?
No, check this out. I just read all this stuff, and I was tripping. And yeah, and you can look it up. Samsung started off as a grocery store. Do you know what Toyota started off as? A textile company making weaving looms. Toyota.
What?
Lamborghini started as a tractor company.
Oh.
LG started as a face cream manufacturer.
Wow.
Exactly. Nintendo started as a playing card company. I can see that.
Okay. Valid.
Sony started as a rice cooker manufacturer.
What?
But a manufacturer.
Okay.
IKEA started as a pen retailer.
Okay. Okay.
Zara, I don't even know what Zara is.
It's a fashion store.
Okay, well, I didn't know that. Started off as a bathrobe manufacturer.
A bathrobe. Wow.
Okay, so the end of this was, here's the truth. No one knows what they're doing when they begin or
Yeah.
how it all will turn out.
Yeah.
The ones who make it, they just keep going, trying, failing, and figuring it out as they move forward. So stop overthinking, start now, and you'll figure the rest out later.
Yeah.
Damn, didn't I say that like last week? Like, that's the way I live my life, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Like traveling.
Yeah.
Like, I'll hop on a plane in a second and be like, I'll figure the other shit out later. If I got something to pay tomorrow, I'll figure it out when I come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's what you do in business.
Yeah.
You just got to go, especially like we're talking about the young age. When you're in your early 20s and even your early 30s, just start.
Do it.
You're going to figure it out. Everything's going to fall into place.
Right.
Right.
Demonstrate it does.
Things always work out. Maybe not the way you planned it, like all those companies,
Yeah.
but they will work out.
And for so much better. Like, I couldn't imagine my
facts.
plan. I didn't know it was going to be like this, but I love it to pieces.
Right.
And I think that's
And you're still young, right?
right. Right. That's
You
what
don't
like
know
surprises me.
in 10 years
I know.
where all this experience is taking you.
I think about that every day. Like, God, 27. That's like 4 years from now. I'm like, where am I going to be then? Like,
Right.
I feel like I've come so far, and like, I feel like I'm going to steer in opposite directions. Like, where is life taking me next?
Right. Like I never knew out of all the years I was in entertainment that I would be in front of the camera, in front of a microphone.
Right.
I was terrified of being in front. I was always behind the scenes.
Were you really?
Oh yeah. I never liked the way I looked. I never liked the way I sound because and I proved it one time. I did an episode of Hip Hop Harry
Okay.
where I was behind the scenes,
Yeah.
but they needed a stand-in one day.
Okay.
And my executive grabbed me
Yeah.
and was like, go to wardrobe. And I was like, for what? He was like, we need you. They didn't have time to call nobody. They were just like, go to wardrobe.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I doing? What are we doing here? So I went to wardrobe.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm tall.
Right.
They didn't have no clothes that fit me. So they put me in this tight ass shirt. My hair wasn't done because I had a hat on.
Okay.
But they made me take my hat off because I think I had a branded hat on.
Oh,
but on
yeah.
TV, you can't wear brands, right?
Right.
So my hair wasn't done. Wardrobe couldn't do nothing with my hair. Or hair and makeup, I should say.
Yeah.
So they had me in this tight ass shirt. My hair was fucked up. And I had these shorts on that they gave me that was kind of tight too. And they had me do a stand-in part. And I'm just sitting there. And it's funny because about 2 months ago, I was in class. I'm a student mentor now.
Are you?
Yeah, I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Yeah.
So I was in class, and I was like, I just got introduced to the class and what I do. And some of my coworkers, we went back to our room, to our office, and they was like, "Oh, we didn't know you was did hip hop area." And I was like, "Yeah." And so they was, and I told them I was in one episode.
Yeah.
Dude, they put that up within 5 minutes, and they put it on the big screen like that. And I was like,
funny.
"See, look at me. I look fucking horrible. Like it's embarrassing." So I never looked like the way I look.
Okay.
I never liked my voice, so I always stayed behind the scenes. So, but my point to that is, I never thought I would be doing my own podcast show.
Oh, the camera loves you.
Oh, thank you. I think it's age. It's age. Age comes with beauty.
All right.
It's age.
Nice way to look at aging.
Yeah, age. So you never know where life is going to take you, dude.
Right.
I don't know what's wrong with my voice right now. By me saying that, damn, my voice. Now I'm in my head now.
No, you're good. I was actually just thinking, like, I like the way your voice sounds in the microphone.
Where's my water?
Empty.
Can you see if there's a water in there for me, Heidi? In that refrigerator? Thank you. We're raw here. We don't care. Thank you, though. A lot of people say that.
Yeah, no, it fits so well.
Oh. Are you being too kind?
No, I'm not even.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't mind.
But anyways, thank you. But yeah, so you just never know where life is going to take you. In 10 years, 20 years, I mean, there's no telling where you're going to be.
No telling. But
I know
I'm
it's
here
going to
for it.
be. I know it's going to be somewhere successful, somewhere where I think you're going to be somewhere out of the country.
You think so?
Yeah, you
All
like
right.
to travel.
I do like to travel, yeah.
Yeah,
Out of
so
the country. Crazy.
I mean, talk about that because
Okay.
as a young person
Yeah.
who has their own business now, I mean, you get the luxuries of it.
Yeah.
You get to travel.
Yeah. Yeah. I just love it. I was like traveling Europe when I was like 18, 19.
Right. I'm so jealous because that's one place I haven't been yet.
No, you haven't?
Well, have you been to the DR?
Touche. Well, I just say that because you travel a lot, but
No, I know. I've been a lot of places, but there's still a million places I have not been. I'm not my niece. Like I'm only on my second passport.
okay. I'm on my first, so.
Okay, I'm older.
So yeah, I was thinking about that the other day because my sister's turning the same age I was when I traveled to Europe, and I was in a different headspace. Like I was so mature for my age, and I was like, "Yep, let's travel, let's do this, let's do that." Because I feel like, I mean, and don't get me wrong, when I was 18, I was like, I am not leaving the country, I'm not leaving the state. Like why travel? Like life is here. And when I started traveling, I was like, there's like life, the opportunities are endless, like the cultures.
So let me ask, was Europe the first place?
I don't think so. I mean, out of the country, yeah.
Yeah, out of the country.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I was just in the DR, my nephew went. That was his first time
Okay.
out of the country.
Okay.
And he was so excited.
Yeah.
We was on the beach. I think it was like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
I think I did a video of it too. We was on the beach and it was just me, him, and my sister. With nobody else on the beach. And I don't know if you remember my videos back in the past when I was traveling. I used to always do these motivational videos like early in the morning on the beach because no one's on the beach. It's so peaceful and beautiful, and the ocean is so calm. Like everything is just so peaceful. Like if you're ever somewhere beach wise, go to the beach at 6 a.m. Like and just hang out there by yourself. It's so peaceful. But anyways, he was just so excited, right? I was like, dude. It hasn't even hit you yet. He was like, oh, no, it hasn't. I was like, trust me, no, it hasn't. I said, wait, in about 2 weeks, when you're at home, you're going to step outside your house and you're going to look around and you're going to be like, oh, this is some bullshit.
Right?
Am I wrong?
No, you're so right.
Like,
You're so right.
When you start traveling out the country, like you said, the culture, the way of life, and how beautiful some of these countries is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
And you start to appreciate the little things so much more. Like just the clouds in the sky, the way the grass moves. Like it makes you just appreciate life so much better.
The greenery.
Right.
How green it is everywhere.
Right, right.
How clear the ocean is. How clean the sand is.
Yeah.
Like, we need to do better, California.
Oh. Heard it here first.
You need to do better.
Right.
I mean, I was swimming in the ocean at midnight.
Really?
That's how cool the water was. It was so incredible. Like, we didn't want to get out.
Yeah.
But then somebody started talking about sharks and stuff. And like,
Okay, I was gonna say that. That scared me.
And no, but at sunset, I think it was like 7 o'clock. I think it was like 8 of us.
Okay.
And we was in the ocean. And we all, I think my dumb ass is the one that said it. I was like, let's just swim out. Let's just swim out, right? Because like, it wasn't a lot of boat. Like where we was, it wasn't a boat, so the ocean was calm. Ooh. So you didn't have the rocky waves. Yeah. So I was like, let's swim out, right? And so my one of my nephews, like he's a daredevil. He was like, yeah, let's go. And then the groom, that my niece, her husband, he was like, let's go. So we are, mind you, we had a bottle out there with us. We had a bottle
in the ocean.
Yeah, we were just passing the bottle around.
Okay.
Taking shots and this. So I think that's where my dumb ass was like, let's go out.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. So we swam, but my nephew, the one that's never traveled before, he was like, but wait, where y'all go? He was like, can y'all stand up out there? And we went far to where we can stand up, right? Still stand up. But then we went so far out, we was like, oh no, we're not standing up no more. And he was like, okay, I'm good. He was like, I'm good. And we was like, no, just come on, just float. Like, cause that's all we was doing. We was just floating out there, passing the bottle. And we was like, come on. And he was like, no, the ocean is meant for us to live, not die.
And he's right though.
And I was like, come out of the kid pool, like come to the adult pool.
That's so true too.
I'm such a bad uncle. I'm like, come on. And then he was like, it's sharks out there. And I was like, nah, they ain't out here. We good.
Right.
And the sun is going down, right? So it's sunset. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Like the way the sun was. Oh my God, I can't even explain it. But yeah, we went even further out. He was like, are y'all crazy? Like, I mean, we drunk and crazy, yeah.
Right.
But it's like, again, you live once.
Right.
We're out here. We're enjoying. Like, even like as far as out we went, looking back at the island that we was on was so beautiful.
I know the views.
I was so pissed I didn't have a camera or some type of phone.
You had a bottle though.
I had a bottle. Yeah. I have the memory in my head. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so we eventually went back, but it was just so much fun.
I bet.
But I mean, like you just said, I mean, once you experience going out of the country, the hospitality is so amazing.
Yeah, it is.
They treat you like kings and queens. Like, it's nothing like it. Like, that's why I said I want to go back. I'll go back tonight. I would literally go to the airport right now. Like, I'm not even joking.
You should.
I should.
Yeah, you should.
My job would be pissed.
Valid.
I won't come back. There's no way I'm going to go out there, fly out there for a day. Like, I'm back.
Maybe not.
Hey, Rick, does this count as I'm not going to be in on Monday. Nah, I have so much to do on Monday. I wish I would, though. I wish I could, though. But it's so much fun going out of the country.
But I feel like it's also fun because you're not there all the time. Like,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't see myself, like, living there.
Right.
Like, going there, like, vacate. Like, I see myself actually, because I was actually talking to my niece's husband about this and my other nephew, because he has property. Oh, yeah. And I was like, dude, I would love to buy some property out here. Yeah. And come out here, like, with a vacation home or something. Yeah. Like, that would be so dope. Yeah. I would do that.
Right. Yeah. Might as well.
That would be dope. Like, I see you doing it at some point.
You know what? My mom and I actually just bought a condo in Salvador.
Oh, see? Why am I'm late to the party. I haven't been to El Salvador, though.
No, you should. It's a lot safer now.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. It's so safe and it's so beautiful out there.
So I'm supposed to go to Colombia next month.
All right.
I'm a little nervous about that.
What's the occasion?
My nephew. So the guy that never been out of the country. Oh. It's his birthday next month, so he was like, I want to go to Colombia.
Okay.
He's a big fan of Scarface, so he's like, all right, let's go to Colombia.
Nice.
I don't know how I feel about it right now.
Right.
But one of my nephews, the one that I have a lot of nephews, but the one nephew that I was talking about that was swimming with me that has property.
Yeah.
He actually was in Colombia 2 months ago.
Okay.
And he said, as long as we have a guy with us, he said, you cool.
Okay. So. Like a guy who's local.
No, a guide.
Oh, a guide. Yeah, a guide who's local.
Yeah.
To walk around everywhere?
Yeah. And this guy that he knows was part of one of the cartels out there. So they actually offer that service.
What?
I know, it's crazy. The cartels out there, I don't know if I should say this.
Yeah, no.
Don't come kill me.
No.
No, but they offer protection. Like, if you're going to be...
Cartels offer protection.
Yeah. You got to pay them, obviously.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, they like some of them, like some of their family members, they offer that service to tourists that want to just come out there and hang out. And you just pay them, and he said they took him to like all the clubs. They didn't have to wait no line. Everything was VIP service. Like he was dope. He went for a bachelor party. Damn. So it was just him and like 6 other dudes, and he's like, yeah, they treated him like cool.
Okay.
I don't know where he met him at. I still question that. He just still didn't tell me. Like how do you meet a cartel people?
Right. At the grocery store.
Right. But he said, no, he's not like the cartels like you see on TV. Okay. He's part of the cartel family, but they're cool. Like that's their country, and obviously tourism is their bread and butter out there.
Yeah.
And that's why I try to tell people, like, yeah, some country you got to be careful. Mm-hmm. Like I go to the Bahamas a lot, but I always have a guy when I go out there. But it was always for work.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Hip Hop Harry took me out there. Like I've been out to the Bahamas like 5-6 times.
I like the Bahamas.
But they Bahamas are beautiful. I love the Bahamas. Yeah. But they always had a tour guide for us. Okay. They always stayed with us. They always drove us around. Like we had car service, so it was cool. But and we didn't stay at the Atlantis. Like we stayed in the neighborhoods.
Okay. Nice.
I feel like whenever I go out of the country, I don't like doing the tourist thing.
No,
you got to go into the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Like when I was in the DR, I was on ATVs. I was dipping through the neighborhoods. You see the videos? I was dipping through the neighborhoods.
Oh, nice.
I was following them and like passing the police and like just going. Like we were just speeding and just doing whatever. I'm driving on the wrong side of the street.
Okay. YOLO.
They don't give out traffic tickets out there.
Really?
They don't have stoplights and they don't have stop signs.
No way.
You just go. They don't have speed limits. You just go.
I feel like that might work better than the U.S.
It does. We didn't see no accidents. It's crazy. They all get around.
How does that work?
They all get around on motorcycles. No, it's for real.
Wow.
I know it sounds crazy, but it's for real. They just go.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, and there's no accidents. And they're just driving. So me and my nephew, we was on our ATVs, and I was just dipping with them. I was like, this is fun shit.
Right.
Like, you can't do that back home. So I was doing it every chance I had.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, we was just pushing it. It's fun. Yeah. But the hospitality out there is great. I love traveling. I definitely want to do more. I said I want to go somewhere every other month now.
Nice. That's good.
I think that's a realistic goal.
Good routine.
Yeah, just go somewhere.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, I think I did. I'm trying to do the same thing. I have not been on it because I've been working. But I was like, last year I was keeping it up. Even if it was like Ventura. I'm going to stay the night. Right. Just to get out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying go out the country. I mean, that's the shit. Like,
right.
I mean, yeah, let's go fly to Miami real quick or fly to Vegas. I don't care.
Yeah, you do love Miami.
I do love Miami. I love my South Beach. I was mad when last weekend when I was out there, it was only for a layover. So I was like,
dang.
Yeah. I was like, damn. I didn't leave the airport. I was like, I wanted to.
I know.
But yeah, Miami's dope. I love Miami. But anyway, so what else? What's next for you, Leslie?
What's next for me? Gosh, I think really just expanding. I mean, out here in the Antelope Valley, I had never imagined I would be helping so many people, but I have like 4 or 5 properties now that I'm helping owners out here.
But what made you want to help?
I just love helping people. It was, my own business. I was doing it myself. And then I was like, I've always loved to help people. And I think that's why I enjoyed serving so much, because I just got to like serve people and like build up conversations. And so I was like, how can I, because I really wanted to go back to serving. Like, it's such a hobby for me. So I wanted to like, how can I help people within my business, with my company? So that's when I got the idea, like, I just start like managing people's homes. Like I do this for myself. Like, and owners really like that I have property on my own. I know how it works. I know, you know, the stresses that come with it. So I just decided like, let's just do it. Let's see what happens. And
Oh, by the way, you are a superhero.
thank you. Oh, you saw the video? Oh my God.
I was waiting for that to click.
God, yeah. I was like, and it's like, it's stuff like that, because if you didn't own a home, like you wouldn't know, like you have to call the water company. Like, to give y'all backstory, like my owner didn't pay their water bill for 3 months. So none of my tenants, and these are like 3 properties that I'm managing within that property, none of them had water for over 12 hours.
Wow.
You couldn't flush the toilet. You couldn't wash your hands.
Because they didn't know what was going on.
They didn't know what was going on. So, and yes, I lied to them. And I said, you know, the company is doing emergency service. But, I mean, that works. They're fine with it. They didn't have to know that the owner didn't pay the bill. But I feel like that's what makes me a unique person, because I'll solve the problem. I'll superhero it out, and happy day. Everyone was like, no, don't even worry about it. It's not even your fault. It's like, I know it's not my fault, but it's somebody's fault.
But I like the fact that you took charge.
Yeah.
You paid the bill.
I paid the bill.
But then you added your fee
Yeah.
to the bill.
Yeah.
Like, okay, now you owe me this.
Right.
Oh, but that's for real. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll do it. Yeah, I got you. But here's my fee.
Right. And because like, I mean, I don't think people would go to that extent, you know? They'd like, no, like, this is a you problem. Like, you handle it. But no, I was like, I have to keep my guests happy. Like, my name is on the line. Like, I need to provide the service that I preach all the time. So
I'm glad you brought up that point, because most people, especially young people that want to get into business and be entrepreneurs, they don't realize, like, these are the sacrifices that we have to do, right? God, so you had, like, you could have easily been like, oh, that's not my problem, like, and argue with the owner to pay it, whatever. But what kind of service are you now providing for your customers, because they're the ones that are staying there? So you have to be able to problem solve very quickly, because these are your clients.
Yeah.
And you got to keep them happy.
Right.
So it sucks that you have to pay someone else's bill, but you did the right thing in saying, okay, I'm gonna pay it, but now I'm adding an additional fee because you just put me through this.
Yeah, exactly. And that wasn't even the only water issue I dealt with. One of my units in Palmdale, it flooded so much where we're like, is the floor okay? And that was just this morning. But I was like, I mean, I had to sacrifice my morning a little, but I feel like business owners know sacrifice more than anyone else.
But see, most wannabe business owners don't know that. See, but most people that want to be entrepreneurs and want to be in the business, they see that we travel. They see
the luxury.
They see the luxury of it. Like, we go out, we drop 100, we just doing whatever we want, living the lifestyle, right? But they don't see the struggles and the hustle behind it. Like, it literally is, you're trading in a 9 to 5 for 24/7.
Yeah, exactly.
You're on call 24/7. It's your business.
Yeah, exactly. It's me. Like, I can't. And I'm glad that we're talking about sacrifice, because sure, it's all fun and games to the camera, but there's so much shit that goes down 24/7. Like, I've had my head down for the last 2 years trying to focus in on my business. I haven't gone out to the club. I haven't traveled in a while. Like, and that's a sacrifice you make, because, and not a lot of people are willing to do that.
No.
And I have to remind myself, like, that's why I get the life that I get, because I put in the 24 hours. I like say, no, I can't hang out right now. Like, I can't do that fun club that I should be doing at my age, you know? Like, and I feel like we don't commend ourselves enough for the sacrifices that we make.
No, and it's same for me. Like, my trip last weekend was the first trip I took in maybe 2-3 years. Wow. Because me coming out here and being out here, I had to reestablish myself with the podcast show and doing the mentorship thing that I'm doing now. Yeah. So I didn't have the luxury to just get up. I mean, I could have. I'm gonna be honest. I could have, but I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now. Yeah. So you have to sacrifice it sometimes, hanging out, going on trips. But yes, the reward at the end of the day is going to be great. We get to go on those trips. We get to do what we want. Like last weekend, and honestly, last weekend was a last-second decision for me.
Was it really?
Yeah, like, I knew about my niece's wedding back in October. And
Okay.
I had said in my mind I was going to go.
Yeah.
Right. But life happens. Right.
Yeah, it does.
Life happens. Shit happens. And it wasn't until last Tuesday I woke up like I always do at 6 in the morning or 5, something like that.
Yeah.
I was on Instagram and I saw my ex, I saw my son, I saw my sister and my sister-in-law all at the airport. And I'm like, where are they going? Like, because we communicate a lot. And especially
Okay.
with my son, like, where are you going? Like,
Okay.
why are you at the airport? And then it dawned on me. I was like, oh, shit. Damn, there's wedding this weekend.
Oh.
So I scrambled.
Yeah.
I started looking at flights.
Okay.
And I booked my flight. And I left out Thursday night.
Damn.
I
That
left
was
out Thursday
last
night.
minute?
Yeah, it was last minute. I was going to leave Wednesday because it was the same price.
Okay.
But because of my new job, I didn't want to take all those days off. And I actually love my job, what I do now.
Nice.
So I didn't want to take that many days off.
Okay.
So I just left Thursday night.
Yeah. Nice.
I left literally after work Thursday night. After Thursday, she took me to the airport. And it was like, we left work and went and got my bags and went to the airport.
That's nice.
So yeah, it was literally last minute.
That's crazy.
But all the sacrifices I've done over the years, I put
Yeah.
myself in a situation where I can do that.
Right. Exactly.
So that's where the luxury for me comes in because I did sacrifice a lot, not hanging out, not doing a bunch of stuff to where I can do things like that.
And like, I'll be so honest, like, I'm still like, I reinvest into my business time and time again. Like, even now, like, yeah, we go out, but I'm still looking for the best deals on flights. I'm still not buying myself new outfits like every trip
Right.
because I'm being very intentional with my money and
Right.
and I know because I know I could just splurge, but I mean, there's goals. Like, I want to continue my business. I don't need to be doing all this.
But not only that, you're a homeowner. Like you have several homes now.
Yeah.
And anything can go wrong
God,
any day,
yes,
especially out here in the AV, like especially like during the summertime. Your AC can go out.
Gosh.
You know how much AC costs?
God.
And when
My-
the plumbing, when the plumbing
Ugh.
doesn't goes out or something go wrong,
Yeah.
electricity, like you have to pay for all that.
No, yeah, you know that saying, like, when it rains, it pours?
Exactly.
It's been pouring for me lately. Like,
But
I
that's
don't
normal.
have power in my triplex right now for the last 2 weeks.
Oh
Like,
well.
Yeah. And that's, like, not even including, like, all the plumbing issues I've had. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all-
so
all the
I
fun
got to
stuff.
think about all that.
Yeah, all the fun stuff that comes with being a homeowner. And it's great being a homeowner,
Yes.
but it does come with a lot.
Yeah, comes the price.
Yeah.
And dedication.
So let me ask you this. Buying your first home,
Yeah.
especially at a young age,
Yeah.
how difficult was it to, like, how difficult was the process of actually purchasing a home?
Okay, so, well, just even finding the realtor, no one wanted to take me serious.
Because
Like-
you was young, yeah.
Yeah, no one wanted to. But you know, I actually found my realtor
Who's your realtor?
on your podcast,
Who?
Arvin.
Oh, Arvin?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so Arvin. Arvin's dope, yeah.
Well, he was my realtor until Carla became my realtor.
Carlo?
Yeah, Carla.
Carla.
But Arvin trained her, so it's kind of
Okay.
like the same thing.
Do I know Carla?
Carla, my partner. Carla. I don't think you met her, but
Wait. What's her name's daughter?
no.
No?
No.
No. Wait, who you talking about?
Remember that one time when I was working at the bar and I told you, like, the girl I really like is also at the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, no, her friend. Yes, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, her friend. Her daughter's friend.
Yeah.
That was her. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so, yeah, I met Arvin through your podcast.
Oh, okay, dope.
And he was so like, yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you can do it. Like, another inspiring dude. He was just like, don't even worry about it. Like, we'll figure it out. And let me tell you, like, my mom is my biggest supporter now. But, God, she was like, I don't think you're going to get approved. Like, you're not, it's not happening. Like, I wouldn't get your hopes up. Mind you, she kept saying this until we were like 3 weeks into escrow. Like, we had our 3 contingencies were already finished. And she was like, I just wouldn't, like, just very, like, scared and worried. Like, but I mean, to pull the money, like, I had, like I said, I was working like 6-7 days a week, busting my butt off, trying to make this money because I had a goal. But as far as like buying the home, I think it was a lot to learn. At my age, I was like, I don't know any of this. Like,
But-
it was hard.
Right. So you didn't know any of it, but the process wasn't as difficult as people make it seem. Like,
No, it wasn't.
that's what I'm saying. Like, people always say, "Oh, buying a home is so much hard work and difficult."
I feel like because it's you just got to be in it. You got to want it.
Yeah,
If you don't want it, like
right. But
Because-
it's really easy to buy a home. Anybody can buy a home.
yeah.
People are worried about their credit scores and all that. Like, you can get a FHA loan
Yeah.
with your credit score. I think the low is like 520. You can have a 520 and still buy a home.
Yeah.
It's not that
Yeah.
difficult.
And there's so many programs with grants
Right.
that you don't have to pay back. Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
So even with that's why I try to tell people, like, people that live in apartments, and I'm not knocking that, but as much money as you pay for an apartment, opposed to like a mortgage,
Yeah.
like my mortgage is $1,700.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Like, I have a 4-bedroom house,
your
two
mortgage is only $1,700.
$1,700. My interest rate is only 3%.
See, that's where we're not the same.
But see, I bought my house
Yeah.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
Interest rate was really low.
Yeah.
I have a family room. I have a living room.
Yeah.
I have a huge backyard. Oh, you've never been in my house, huh?
No, I never
Yeah,
been.
I have a huge yard. I have a huge house for a 4-bedroom.
Nice.
Even in my attic, like, I can build 2 more rooms in my attic if I wanted to.
Really?
Yeah, I have a
Nice.
huge attic that I can build 2 more rooms.
Nice.
So it's like, and the equity that I try to tell people, like, just buy anything. I don't care if it's in California City.
Yeah.
Buy anything.
Yeah.
And a year from now, you're gonna have at least $50,000 to $75,000 worth of equity. You're gonna have equity, and you're gonna be
Yeah.
good. Because
Exactly.
California, if you look at California real estate, the market at a big scale, like 5 to 10 year scale, it's always climbing.
Always.
If you look at it year from year, yeah, it goes up and down with the market, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the bigger scale, like a 10-year scale, it's always climbing.
Yeah, it is.
So, like right now, I bought my house 7 years ago. You know how much equity I got in my house? It's crazy.
Gosh.
I'm not
I know. I'm waiting for the day. I'm waiting for it.
But
And the day I get to
but
refinance.
how long? But it's been how long have you had your house now?
2 years.
So what? You have equity in your house already.
Right.
I mean, it's better than throwing away money in an apartment.
Exactly. Yeah, and it makes sense, especially when you buy into like multifamily homes. Like,
Yeah.
even with the interest rate, it makes sense.
It does. Like, you can't look at the interest rate. I mean, interest rates, they do suck. You're never
Yeah.
gonna see 3% like me.
Thanks.
But
Thanks.
but even with the interest rate, you're still gonna make money. You're still gonna have equity. I mean, it's still a great buy. Still a great property is always gonna be the best investment.
Yeah. It's such a bang for your buck.
Absolutely. So we
So
already talked about what's next. You're gonna be owning like half the world. You're gonna be living out of the country somewhere. So you have a house in Ecuador, you said, or
Salvador.
property. Salvador.
yeah, it's being built right now.
Oh, you're
construction.
building.
It's so
She flexed on me, y'all. Y'all heard that? She didn't just go buy a house. She
I'm not
building.
buying. It's being built right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Well, it's just because my mom loves to go to Salvador.
Salvador.
She's going tomorrow and
Really?
leaving me. But yeah,
Dang.
so I was like, make it. let's
She
make
need a
it work.
traveling buddy? I go with her. I need to go somewhere.
I'll ask.
No. So, but where, like, if you had a choice to buy property somewhere else, where would it be?
Like out of the country?
Yeah. Yeah, nobody wants to live down here.
Where would it be? I don't know. Probably somewhere tropical. I really want to go to Costa Rica.
Ooh.
I want to go. I've never been. Have you been?
No.
I want to go there so bad.
You keep naming these places that I haven't been.
It's okay. I haven't been to DR, right?
You been to the Bahamas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
My 21st.
What? Oh, on your 21st?
Yeah.
That's where you went? I didn't
Miami,
know that.
baby. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's okay.
Did I know that?
Maybe. No, I feel like we would have like talked about it more.
Yeah, 'cause
I
I
feel
would've-
like I would have asked you for like recommendations.
Yeah, because I actually know this lady that every time I go out there, she makes this jerk chicken sauce for us.
Really?
Oh, yeah, homemade. It's fucking amazing.
Nice.
Every time, like me or my executive, he go out there, we always call her. So one of my executive producers, she made sure she kept in contact with her. So anytime one of us go out there,
Nice.
we all put in orders. Hey, bring me one back.
Oh Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
I love that. I love the food in different countries, different places. And it sucks because, like, there's not accessible. You know?
I know.
Right?
Like, I had this one soup, and I don't even know the name of it. It was a Dominican Republican soup that they made us my last night there. And I'm not a big soup person, but it was so good.
Yeah. What kind was it?
I don't know. I don't know what it was. It was just.
Would you put? What were you putting in your mouth?
What do you mean?
What, like, was there carrots? Like, what?
He said, "What did you put in your mouth?" I mean, I know it was chicken. It had some chicken in it. It had some carrots. It had some green stuff.
Okay.
I felt like I had Thai food too.
Ooh. Okay.
It had potatoes.
Yum. Was it creamy or like brothy?
It was brothy.
Oh, that's good.
It was brothy. Oh, and then I had this rum.
Okay. What kind?
This one, no, it wasn't no kind. This guy made his own rum.
Oh, okay.
He put it in a big old jar with wood chips and honey and some other stuff, he said. And he aged it for 12 years.
Oh, wow.
And then he let us have a sip. That shit was so good.
Was it?
Oh, my God.
Years. Wow.
And it was like 3 of us that he gave a sip to.
Okay.
Then other people was like, hey, I want to taste that. And he was like, he aged it for 12 years. He ain't trying to give out the whole bottle.
Right. No, I
like,
not enough.
Right, not enough. But no, it was so good. Like, I love when they make their own stuff. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, I like rum.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was good. Anyways, Miss Leslie, I want to thank you for coming.
Yeah.
I want you back on, obviously, so we can talk about your adventures and where you at.
Yeah.
This time, I won't make you wait. You know,
right? What, like
years.
2-3 years?
Well, what am I on?
I know we were talking about it before you even started the podcast, and you're like,
Yeah.
I want you to first, like, you're the first person I want on my podcast. What am I, like, 80th, 120? And it's fine.
Actually,
You know,
I'm on like 140 something.
Okay. Okay.
I'm in my 6th season, 140
Okay.
something.
Okay.
I'm not sure the number.
Okay.
You ever heard it say the best for last?
Right. I guess, but it's like.
But see, you know what though? This is my 2nd studio too.
I know, and I love the studio. I love
Like
it.
I was in a smaller place.
I remember.
So I see, it wouldn't have done you justice being over in that small little studio.
I love it.
I had to bring you to the big studio.
I love the space.
See, yeah.
No, I love it.
But anyways, we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
I don't know why you wasn't. Something happened. It had something that had happened that you wasn't on the first.
I mean,
It's all good.
timing.
You're here now.
Right, I'm here now.
You're here now.
I popped off.
We're Anyways, thank you though for everything that you do. Very proud of you. I know I said it before, but I definitely am proud of you, and I wish you all but nothing but success from here on out.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here.
You inspire me.
Aww.
You do. You inspire me because. Oh, I didn't tell you what I did. I got a few minutes. No, me being a student mentor now.
Oh yeah, talk about it.
No, well, I'm just going to talk a little bit about it.
Oh,
Brag.
yeah, go
But,
over it.
no, I am a student mentor. I for a long Lancaster School District for elementary and middle school.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I travel around to a couple of different schools and we mentor. Like so many schools,
awesome.
like
What do you mentor?
all day. What do you mean?
Is it like, just like your brain? Are you putting them on game? Like, what are you
Yeah.
mentoring?
No, yeah, their well-being.
Oh, that's so good.
So yeah, we don't go in and we don't do no disciplinary actions. We really just go in there and motivate them and inspire them to stay in school, inspire them to not ditch, and we help them with problem solving. So whenever they do get into a problem, we help them on how to problem solve.
Okay.
So like literally like what a mentor does, like help them grow and be successful in school.
That's so good.
So yeah.
That's impacting
So
many
it's dope.
kids' lives.
And so with me trying to help them with their well-being, and a lot of kids, they do need it,
Yeah, they do.
especially in these schools. Like it's wild in these schools.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
But I don't deal I deal with tier 1 and tier 2s. Like I don't deal with tier 3. So tier 3 students, the behavior team deals with them because that's more of a one-on-one.
Okay.
Like, even though we do one-on-ones, but the behavior team, it's a whole nother company that does they just work on just behavior.
Yeah.
But that's your tier 3s who need like one-on-ones every day.
Yeah.
Like they can't function without a one-on-one. Like they will
Really?
cause such a disruption in the class.
Okay.
So they need a behavior team to like help them with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm more focused on the tier 1 and tier 2s.
That's so cool.
Yeah, but I love it though.
Yeah, I feel like that's so fitting.
I can't believe I get paid for it though.
Yeah.
It's literally me just going to these schools and hanging out with kids all day and just having fun. Like, because again, we don't disciplinary them. I don't do no academic work with them. It's just hanging out with them. Like, hey, how's your day? Like,
you
hey.
just like bounce around from the
Yeah,
schools?
I mean, I bought this big Jenga. Yeah, and I say, you want to play Jenga? So I'll pull a kid out of class and we'll go back to the room and we'll just play Jenga. I get paid for that.
That's so cool.
She's a mentor too.
That is so cool.
So I'm a lead mentor. So I mentor the mentors and the students.
Okay. Wow,
special.
You're changing their lives.
No, but it's like how I used to mentor you, like somewhat. Like I love giving back. I love helping.
Yeah.
You know, so it was kind of always my dream to get into the schools, and I finally got in there. So I love doing it.
Nice.
Because the kids, they definitely needed it.
Nice. Speaking about how you mentored me, The Alchemist, such a good book. I finally read
Thank
it.
you. See,
I've-
didn't I tell you about that?
I
Alchemist?
finally read it. I read
Amazing
it.
book, right?
Yeah, I had my book club read it. I have a
Oh.
self-help book club. So we read it there. It was really good.
It is. So now you have to read. What's that other one I told you about? That's like the four. Yeah, four.
I told you about that one.
Oh, you did. Oh, don't get feisty with me. She did. She the four.
I need my credit. 4 agreements.
4 agreements.
Yeah.
You know what? She did. She's the one that told me about the 4 agreements. You did. Okay.
I did.
But no, there's another one though. There's another one. The Luminous. Luminous starts with an I or L. You don't remember? I have to text it to you.
Okay.
There's another one. There's 3 books. They're all kind of the same. I think it's the Luminous or something like that.
Okay.
It's just like the four agreements and the Alchemist.
Nice.
It's very similar.
Okay.
I'll
Cool.
text it to you. That's right. You did 4 agreements.
I did. I'm glad you read it.
And I love that book. Oh, I got
so
it.
good,
I was
isn't
just telling her about it.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. It's so
Yes,
good.
It is good. It's amazing.
Yeah.
What book are you reading right now?
It's called Psycho-Cybernetics. So
Okay.
it's all in depth about like the self-image and how you talk to yourself, and like basically like just rewiring those neural pathways in your brain.
Ooh. So I got a book for you.
What?
Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself.
Breaking the habit. Okay, wait. I read that one. I loved that
Shut the
one.
fuck up.
I love that one. That was
Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself.
Breaking that. Daddy Joe, love him.
Yeah.
Love him.
You read that?
Yes, that is like my Bible. Can I say that? I love that movie.
How did you even get through it?
What?
No, because I think I'm in chapter 3 right now. And
Okay.
I'm having to go back because they talk about neuroscience and all that. Like
Yeah.
I've never studied neuroscience or even like read about it. So they're talking about stuff that like is intriguing to me.
Yeah.
But I'm going back because I really want to understand it.
Yeah.
So I haven't gone through the book. Like I
Okay.
really want to understand this because it's so dope.
Yeah.
Like that book is so dope to me.
So it's like so compact. I
Yeah.
took so many notes. Yeah.
I didn't know you read that one.
Yeah. I'm in my book club. We're reading like,
Damn.
yeah.
She just bought that one.
It's so good. It's so good.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You should also read The Power of Neuroplasticity. It's all about what you're trying to learn. Neuroplasticity.
All these neuro books.
I know, but it's like
I
really
mean-
interesting.
No, it is, and I probably will, but I'm trying to get through this Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself.
It's
Like I'm trying to really get through that book.
okay. Okay.
I keep going back because I'm like, okay, I need to understand this.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
But okay, so how do you pronounce? Because we just had a discussion about this.
What?
Is it Adams or Adams?
Adams.
It's Adams.
Why would it be Autumns?
I don't know. Don't
You
don't
think
judge
You
me.
think it's Autumn?
Don't judge me right now.
It's Adams. I feel like it's always been Adams.
It's Adams.
You
so
said Adams.
okay, I was calling it Adams. I don't know why.
Adams.
I don't know why I was calling it Adams.
Where
It's
are you
Adams.
from?
What do you mean where I'm from?
Like,
From
where'd you grow up?
California, Inglewood, from the hood.
For real?
So it's a hood thing. It's Adams to me.
Let's write it off.
But yeah, so I'm really trying to like understand that because that is mind blowing to me.
What's your favorite part so far of the book?
That part on how the atoms
Oh,
like
you read
physical
that part, like that.
like physical stuff is like really it's like it kind of tells you like it's really not there, but it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And that
It's
everything-
energy, but
everything is just made of atoms.
right, but everything is energy.
Yeah, yeah. I know. And constant motion, that I love. I love like some women calls it the creator field of like the electromagnetic thing that used to be all. I love learning about that. Like once you start looking at life in that perspective, like you're just a magnet. Like
right. And you know, I got into it from Esther Hicks.
I don't know that person.
Yeah, you have to know Esther Hicks.
I probably do. I just don't know the name.
From the Abraham Hicks.
Oh, yeah.
That's well, Abraham Hicks is actually Esther Hicks.
Oh.
Abraham is the theory.
Oh.
Esther Hicks is her actual name. So it's Abraham. It's the Abraham Hicks theory that she talks about energy and all that stuff. Yeah. But her real name is Esther Hicks.
Wow, they're not doing her justice.
Yeah, I know. So that's where I started learning about energy and all that stuff. So when I was out at a bar, I think I was at Zelda's one night, and I was talking to this waitress out there, and we was talking about books. And so she's the one that told me about Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself.
Oh, nice.
She was like, "You got to read this book," and I was like, when the moment I got it, I was hooked. I was like, "Oh, this is the shit," because I actually read a book called The Bradshaw.
Okay.
That my therapist gave me years ago.
Okay.
And the Bradshaw is very similar to Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, because the Bradshaw teaches you about the we system and the I system, right? Okay. So it teaches you about how everything was given to you since birth, right? Your name was given to you, your beliefs was given to you, your whole life, everything was given to you. So you are whoever raised you, your mom, your environment, your aunties, whatever, that's who you are. And they told you who you was.
Yeah.
So you're a part of that we system until you break out and you become your I system, until you become your own identity.
Yeah, yeah.
But most people are a part of that we system until they're stuck in it.
Yeah.
Because someone told them who they was, and that's what they believe.
Yeah.
But we're not. We're literally the I system. But until we learn how to break out of that we system and learn your true identity, then you're always going to be stuck in that Y system. You are who someone told you was.
I love that you mentioned that, because really people go their whole lives thinking that they're something when they're not.
They're not. And that's the problem with most adults.
Yeah.
They're still part of that we system.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not who you truly are.
Uh-huh.
But how do you get them to not believe that?
I know. It's just subtle hints.
But that's what the Bradshaw is about. It's about dysfunctional families and dysfunctional, not dysfunctional families, but dysfunctional, oh my God, what's the word for it? Huh? Systems. Okay. Dysfunctional systems, family systems.
Okay. Yeah,
so that's why I talk about the systems of the families.
Okay. Nice.
So that's what that book reminds me of. It's kind of the same thing.
Okay. Well, yeah, you have to finish the Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself.
Oh, yeah. No, I finished the Bradshaw.
Okay.
But see, the Bradshaw never got into the biology and the science of it, like this book.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Right. No, it is. Now, because it's like,
yeah,
it's very intriguing. Like, it's like, oh, shit. Like, that's crazy. And then because I knew about Mel Robbins and how she talks about your prefrontal cortex and about these habit loops. Right. So, and then you throw in Esther Hicks. And so it's like, it made sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, so when I first started reading it, I was like, this makes sense. Like, I've already read about this. Like, it teaches you how everything is given to you. Yeah. Right. So I'm going to finish it. I have to.
Yeah, you do.
But I want to really understand it because it talks about the science behind it. Yeah. And I want to understand the science part of it.
Yeah. And what's his name? Joe Dispenza. He hosts retreats and like people come back from serious illnesses.
Yeah.
Just by his teachings. It's crazy.
I heard he's super dope.
He is super dope. Oh mean, but that just goes to show, like, it works.
Yeah, it does.
Works. You can come back from anything.
Like you said earlier, manifestation. Mm-hmm. It works. You can truly live the life you want if you just think it. Your thoughts are really your reality.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, perspective is everything too.
It really is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to preach to her. No, you should see her book collection. Her book collection is amazing too. Like she reads a lot of books like this too, positive psychology and all this stuff. Yes, yeah. So it's amazing.
Yeah, I love these books.
Anyways, it is that time.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. You can call anytime. Like, Mike, I got something to say. Let's go. Like,
all right. I'll make note of that. Mm-hmm. I got a lot to say.
Do you?
I do. I mean, I do. Yeah.
Well, let's do a regular thing.
Okay.
You can talk about real estate. You can talk about your property.
Okay.
So tell the people once again, like, where they can find you.
Okay. Yeah. So my Instagram handle is very an umbrella of all things. So it's invest.with.less. So invest with less. You can find me. I talk about mindset, mostly real estate, and my property management. And yeah, that's me.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you guys. We out of here till next time. Thank you again. Truly appreciate you. I love you to death. And many blessings to you.
Thanks so much.
All right, we out, y'all.